Hello, I am Abby Bell, a new media journalism student here at Full Sail University. I first began discovering my life's task as a teenager, working on my dad's dairy farm in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. I would spend long hours in my tractor, and I would always listen to radio talk show hosts. My tractor didn't have an aux cord. As I listened to those talk show hosts, I soon gained a strong love of communications and politics. I worked as a teenager on many political campaigns here in northern Michigan, but eventually realized I didn't like that politics drove people apart, and I wanted to be part of the solution, bringing people together over complex issues. In college, I studied the field of communications, and that's kind of been my passion ever since. I know that my life's task involves communications, and I really enjoyed Green's book and his thoughts on our life's task. He says, quote, "You possess a kind of inner force that seeks to guide you towards your life's task, what you're meant to accomplish in the time you have to live." That's from Green 2012, page 18. He describes 5 different strategies for helping us find our life's task, and these were influential this week as I determined what my life's task truly is. The first strategy is returning to your origins, the primal inclination strategy. Green says, quote, "You must understand the following. In order to master a field, you must love the subject and feel a profound connection to it. Your interests must transcend the field itself and border on religious." That's from Green 2012, page 31. It was so comforting to me to know that those childhood things that we love weren't just there for a season, but are actually some of the guiding forces into our life's task today. The second strategy that Green states is the Darwinian Strategy, occupying the perfect niche. He describes it as there's so many people in a crowded space and it's hard for us to thrive when we get into those fields. But he says we have to find our field of interest and then use one of the 2 paths to further narrow that niche down. That's from Green 2012, page 35. First path is the Ramachandran path, where we find that field that we love and then find those side paths that attract us. When possible, we make that move to narrow down that niche. The second path is the Matswaka path. Master our first field or first love, and then look for other fields to conquer. Once we conquer those fields, we combine it back with our first love. By using those 2 paths, we will eventually find a field that is our own unique niche. The third strategy is avoiding the false path, the rebellion strategy. Green describes it as false paths are attractive, but they are attractive for all the wrong reasons, such as money, fame, attention, etc. Green says, quote, "Because the field we chose does not correspond with our deepest inclinations, we rarely find the fulfillment that we crave." That's from Green 2012, page 37. I have fully realized this path because I have gone down false paths in my own life, and it was never fulfilling to me. Once I brought it back to that first love, it truly sparks that happiness and joy that what our life's task should bring us. The 4th strategy Green describes is the Adaptation Strategy, letting go of the past. He talks about not continually dwelling on those past things, but looking forward to the future and the present and what our life's task is. That our life's task isn't stagnant, but it's a breathable, living thing. The 5th strategy is finding our way back, the life or death strategy. He describes it as our happiness should come from our life's task, and when we're not happy, our life's task is probably a bit off. He says we are unique. There's no human in the history that is going to be the same as we are. So we have to follow our life's task because nobody else can do it the way that we can. I think my own strategy for finding my life's task right now is really the Darwinian strategy, narrowing down that niche and finding where I truly can thrive. I'm really interested to continue this journey through Green's book. I think using those strategies, my dream career really is to have my own podcast or radio show and further my field in the field of communications. I want to bring people together over those complex issues that continually drive us apart. And my goals for this whole first class here is to really balance my time between work, school, fitness, etc., and then really master this class and get everything I can out of it while I'm here. I want to narrow that niche down and truly find what my life's task is. Thank you.